Hello, and welcome back to another video of Calc Nerd. So for today's video, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel or watching my videos. I really appreciate the support that you're showing to my channel by doing either of those things. We recently passed the milestone of 100 subscribers, which I honestly never thought that I would get to. I thought I would get maybe 20 and that would be the most, but we obviously have surpassed that. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to help me get to this place where I am over or at 100 subscribers right now. Thank you to everyone who is watching my videos. You guys are the reason that I keep putting videos up on YouTube because I know that people are learning some things about TI Basic, and ultimately I have fun making these videos and also answering the comments that you ask questions in or have really interesting ideas or anything like that. I really appreciate that community that we have built on YouTube around TI Basic. It's been really awesome to work with you guys. So again, thank you for 100 subscribers, and I'm going to be answering some questions that I got in the comments, and also going to be telling you about plans I have for the future. So with that, again, thank you for 100 subscribers, and I hope that you guys keep watching my content, and I'll keep making it for you guys. So again, thank you for showing your support for the channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, now I'm going to answer some of the questions that were asked. So we're going to start off with, how many programs have you made by yourself, slash copied, slash total? So in total, I did take the liberty of counting the number of programs that I have right now on my calculator, and I came up with the number 43, which is actually quite a few. So around, I would say 50 is a pretty good estimate of how many programs total. It could be a little bit less than that. I would not think it would be more than that. So I'd say somewhere around 50 is probably a pretty good estimate. And the number of programs that I've copied would probably be somewhere around 7 to 10, I would say. A lot of them came from TI Basic Developer, and the exception of a few came from the internet, such as Boom. I actually researched that and found that program. You can actually find a lot of good programs either on the games page of TI Basic Developer, which I will have a link in the description to that. And you can also just look up games for the TI-83 Plus or TI-83, whatever calculator you do have, and you'll probably find some pretty interesting ones. The TI-85, it does become a little bit harder to find programs on that specific calculator, but there is quite a few out there. The next question is, does the TI-83 that you fixed still work? Yes, as far as I know, right now, the friend that I have given my TI-83 to, it still works. It still works great. He actually made a program on it, which I will be showing off in a future video. It's a really solid program. I did a little bit of optimization stuff, but other than that, it was a really great program, and I will be showing that off in a future video. So yeah. Why don't you do more videos with your TI-84 Plus CE, and what is your favorite calculator to do stuff with? So I actually have my TI-84 Plus CE right here, and the reason that I don't do a lot of videos with my TI-84 Plus CE, I do more school-related stuff on my TI-84 Plus CE at this point, and I can do more videos if that's what you guys would like on the TI-84 Plus CE. But the main reason that I don't do a lot on it is because most people have either a TI-83 or a TI-84, somewhere in that, excluding the CE at the end, like a TI-84 Plus Silver Edition, which is a little bit, it kind of is like the TI-83 Plus. Most of you, probably when you think of a graphing calculator, are going to think of the TI-84 Plus. It's a really great calculator, and the reason that I again, don't do a lot of videos with the TI-84 Plus is because it's a bigger screen, so the programs that I would make on it may not work on the TI-83 or other calculators, and some of the commands are also different. But it is a really great calculator. It graphs just fine, which is actually probably its main purpose. And it works really fast and really efficiently. So I will probably do more videos on it in the future. It's a really great calculator. You can do a lot of amazing stuff on it. And then what is your favorite calculator to do stuff with? Honestly, I would say the TR-83 Plus is probably my favorite calculator to do stuff with, just for the reason that I'm most acquainted. I'm getting to the point where I can actually tell you almost where a lot of commands are. Like if I go into a random program, if I go like to edit this was a program I was speed testing versus the TR-83, which is actually an interesting test. The TR-83 happened to win that time, which I found kind of interesting. Like I can tell you that clear home is program over 8, and output is program over 6, so I'm getting pretty good at, so I'm going to just reinsert that for loop. I'm getting pretty good at knowing where commands are, and I've done a lot of stuff on the TR-83, so I kind of know the syntax and all that kind of stuff. So that one, for that reason, is probably my favorite calculator, and also it is a pretty iconic calculator, and it is pretty awesome to be able to do stuff on. But any calculator really is a really awesome calculator to do stuff on. The TI-84 Plus is probably would come at a close second, honestly, which I don't own one. But my TI-84 Plus CE, I also do a lot of stuff on it for school-related stuff and other stuff like that. So it's a really great calculator. Pretty much any TI calculator, you're going to get a really good quality calculator for math and other purposes as well. So that is all the questions that I got. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I could answer some in a future video. And now we're going to talk about some of my future plans that I have for the channel, some upcoming content that may come out, and any ideas that you guys may have. Again, leave them in the comments. And yeah, we'll get right into that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about what I have planned in the future and that kind of stuff. So I do have one program that I'm just going to kind of show off just a little bit. I have it called ABBA right now because it's fairly high up in the alphabet, so I don't have to scroll down quite so far. Eventually, it's probably going to be called Drill, and this is like the main gameplay that I have done so far. So basically, you're this little X with the drill, and the drill moves according to what direction you're going. And so the O's are just kind of like, no, it's not a valuable resource. And right now, the zeros are a valuable resource. And eventually, I'll include more resources, and you are able to mine certain things according to what you have or whatever. And I will have a shop and that kind of stuff. So then you can eventually go further, get more resources, and that kind of stuff. So basically, the premise of the game, you have a certain amount of fuel, and that amount of fuel is how many moves you can make. So let's say I want to go get that one over there, that 0. Now I have 6 fuel left, and I had 13 fuel, so that would be 7 that it cost. So anyway, that aside, I can only make 6 more moves, and eventually I'll make it so you have to get back, and if you get back, you get rewarded whatever resources you collected. And if you don't get rewarded whatever resources you collected. So you have to strategize a little bit and try to figure out what you want to do. And as soon as you run out of fuel, well, the game, of course, ends. Eventually, it will be a little bit better than this, obviously, because this is still in the planning stage and game concept, I could say. But this is kind of like the process that I do when I'm making a game. I kind of come up with the concept, what it's going to be, and then what I can do to make it better and make it more interesting and fun to play. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy, kind of like a little preview of a game. Again, this is not completely finished. I'm still working on this one, and I have another program that is a little bit bigger, and then possibly I may make another one that is a fairly large program. But don't worry, I will keep making content. As long as you guys enjoy my content, keep asking questions, keep watching the videos, and having fun programming. That is actually what I created this channel for. I really enjoy reading your comments and that kind of stuff. So if you go down and leave a comment, I'll probably respond to it. I really do enjoy reading the comments and learning stuff and answering your guys' questions. That is actually probably my second favorite part of having a YouTube channel. The first part is making the content and making the videos. But I really appreciate when you guys have questions, or even if you don't have a question and you just leave a comment. I really actually appreciate that kind of stuff. So with that, I would like to say one more thing. Actually, two more things. The first thing is that the summer is coming up, and I may not make quite as many videos over the summer, and I apologize about that, but I won't have as much time to film. I still will be making games and trying to bring some really neat stuff to you guys, so don't worry about that. And the second thing is that thank you again for watching my videos, being a subscriber, whatever you do to support this channel. I really appreciate however you are supporting it. I really do appreciate it. And on that note, I would like to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.